Okay, let's see. Sherry, good morning. How are you? I got to put some music on my TV in the background. Find me a video to put on here with some. Here's one. This will have background music. If you're clean and you know it, we go round. Good. We're gonna do I got a couple of new books, so we'll look at some new books here in a minute. I'm doing good. I'm just getting my day started, really. So I'm not going to be coloring on this picture today because I'm going to take a break from this picture. I got almost of it done. I still got some flowers to do in the halo up here, and I got to finish the snake body. Everything else is done. I even did the background. I wasn't going to, but I put in a light background. So this is the book by Dee Dee. Oh, Dee Dee, good morning. You're here. So we're going to take a look through this book here in just a few minutes. I'm real happy with the way this turned out. And I can come back later on and add some shadow and stuff, darker sky. Because this is a non-photo blue, so this was going to be my highlight color. So I just put it down first, and then as I get better, I can come back and add to it. But I don't want to mess it up, so. Now I got a couple of other books too. I'm going to set this aside because, like I said, we're not going to color in this today. So I'm going to just set it aside so we can look through some of these other books. I want to look through Dee Dee's book. I got it yesterday, but I got a couple other books I want to show you too, and then we'll. I agree. It's almost like you can't call it a completed page unless you do the background also. But I cheat because I don't want to mess up. I showed you my. I'll show you my first attempt at a background, guys, so you'll understand why I don't want to do backgrounds right now. Of course, you probably look. This will be my first attempt at a background. Where is it? See if I can find it. Not that one. This one. And you can see how I messed up that background. Just trying to do some dark stuff. I had no clue what I was doing, so, and I still really don't, but I figure now once I learn about backgrounds and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these two white spaces on this side of the page, just so we know how it originally was. Here's my first attempt at a background, and then I can put a real background down here and we can see the progress. So that's okay. I messed this page up, but it's still workable. So I did not try it here. So that's why I don't like doing backgrounds, because I done ruined that one picture, but it's okay. It's a learning time, so we'll use it for that. Oh, before we look through this book, let me show you what else I got. Now these books were sent to me by a subscriber, and I just got them yesterday. So we'll take a look at these. And we're going to look at Dee Dee's last, because I want to actually color in her book today, if we have time. So we're going to look through these other two books. These were sent to me by a subscriber. She happens to be my daughter, but she's still a subscriber, so it counts. Fantasy Homes with MJ, coloring with MJ. I don't know who MJ is. I did come across a couple of videos of hers. I'm not sure how we color this style. This says for women, but it's for me. I don't know why it says for women, but we won't go into that. Okay, here. I don't really know how to color grayscale colors, pages. And that's what these are. They look really cool. But I don't know. Do you color these kind of pictures just like you would any other picture? Do you color these like you do any other, like just a normal page, or is there something special involved in the coloring? I'm a little concerned. Okay, so we're just gonna use the grayscale as a more or less the shadows and highlights. It just tells us where everything goes. Wow. It's got some pretty cool looking illustrations. They're like, these are almost completed. I think this might be fun to do one of these. I actually, wow. Yeah, this might be fun. I'd like to get at least a first experience with this type of illustration and see how that works for me. There's a bunch of these books too, these different let's see. So like when I look at this page right here, and I'm considering this water in this area down here, actually, let me zoom this camera in just a little bit. Yeah, these are really awesome looking illustrations. Actually, they look like completed pictures. Oops, that went too much. A little too much. amplification there. Let me see if I can pull it back down a little bit farther. I got things going on my laptop. The image looks different than it does on my cell phone. I'm just trying to find that spot where the camera's looking at, guys. It's a little hard to find. Now, I was going to ask, like, for example, coloring like on a page like this one. We've got all this black down here. Do I color this with like varying shades of blue? Like, for example, would I go darker blue here and lighter blue here? Or do I use the same shade of blue? Good morning, Casey. Do I use the same shade of blue for all of it and let the illustration itself put the shadow in? I'm a little bit confused as to how to go about doing that. This is one of the books I got yesterday, Casey. We're just doing a flip through. It's called Fantasy Homes, Coloring with MJ. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, Dee Dee. I was thinking that, well, that's what made sense to me. I was thinking, do I need to put a darker shade on there? It's got that gray underneath it already. Okay, so that's good to know. That's going to be more helpful, so I can start out on the right foot. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to doing one of these, but I'm going to do one of yours first. All right, so let's flip on through here and look at some of these. We got two more books after this one, and then we're going to color in in Dee Dee's book, not Sherry's book, Dee Dee's book. This is cool. Whoa. Now, I did notice that some of these, like these are really faded out. There's some real faint. I don't think you guys could. Well, yeah, you guys can see them. I'm looking forward to it. I've never done one of these type. Of course, most of the stuff I do, I've never done before. So, but yeah, I've never worked on a grayscale before. I don't know that I actually realized that this book was like that until I got it yesterday. But some of this stuff gets really, really faint. The line work, that's going to be interesting also. Like I can look in here and I can barely see some stuff back here and it's real faint back in the back. That's going to be fun too. Okay. Oh, some of them like tend to just pop off that paper a little bit more than others when I flip that page. See how this one fades out? Well, I can still see a line, so I can see where to color to. I'm not an artist. I don't want to have to make the stuff up myself. I want the lines, so I know where to color. And these lines are gone, like disappeared. Now this is one I want to color. Oh, okay. And just kind of let it blend out to nothing. This picture I want to color. This will probably be the first one I do in this book. I like this wooden wheel and stuff. The hay on the roof, that's different than all the others. It's not a mushroom either. It's just a regular little stone house. This is the first picture I want to do, the first illustration. So this will be the first picture in this book when I get ready for it. There's a bunch of cool ones in here, but that's the first one that I want to do. This one, Dee Dee. This illustration right here was my favorite in the whole book. This one is my favorite. So this is the one I want to do first. But we're going to flip through the rest of these. There's another one that's similar to that one too. Oh, this looks pretty cool. This looks like it's made out of metal. Got some sunglasses on it. Almost has a steampunk look to it, which is interesting because our next book is steampunk. And this one reminds me of steampunk. I like real water wheels. They're really cool. I've never really tried to color water either. On my other image there in Kirby Roseanne's, I may have to get that back out here when some other people show up just so they can see how it turned out. But I did my water in green. So, oh, this is nice. I was looking on Amazon last night after I got this book, and there's a bunch of books by different illustrators that are in this same style. The small, like small pictures, the fantasy homes and stuff. Oh, that one stands out nicely, doesn't it? Yes, that is true. So that's something I'll have to experiment with. That's kind of why I chose to do this water in a green on my Kirby Roseanne's because there was so much green around, and I figured, well, some of that green is going to be reflected into the water, and I certainly don't know how to blend in green into blue water without making it look bad. So I decided just to make all the water green. Actually, I got to thinking after I did the non-photo blue background for the sky that I should have used a real pale green for that too. That would look real cool. Really fine details in these pictures too, some of them. Oh, that's nice. Boy, all these are cool looking. That's for one thing. Wow. Oh, that looks nice. I like that one. Oh, I've never worked on mushrooms yet either. I've seen that in a bunch of videos, but I've never actually worked on one before. That looks cool. The mushroom roofs. Hmm. Now, I would like to see the interior of some of these homes just so I can see what the inside looks like because there's a chimney way out here, but there's no house underneath it. So I'd like to know what's happening on the inside of this house. I'm a carpenter. I've seen a lot of people seem like they've been having a lot of fun doing mushrooms in different videos that I've seen. I just have not had a picture with a mushroom in it to experience it for myself. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. Okay, I'll text you and let you know when I'm done here, Casey. Yeah, we're gonna do Thanksgiving and we're gonna have a birthday party for Casey's daughter this evening. Okay, I love you too. Man, stuff moves. This table is slippery. When my stuff moves, I don't even realize I've moved it, and it moves way off camera. I got to figure something out I can put on the surface of this table, make it smooth and not quite as slippery, because I'm sliding all over the place here. I haven't seen the other illustration yet that I want to work on, but I know there's another one in here that kind of is reminiscent of that first one. Hmm. That looks cool. Mandy, hi, how are you? Welcome. We're just doing a flip through. We're almost to the end of this book. Mason, hi, good morning. Oops. Well, I thought there was another picture in this book that reminded me of the one that I pointed out that I want to do, the first one. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mason. Just flipping through a new book. Oh, this is nice on that dark background, the black background. I like that. Wow. Well, I did not. I thought there was another picture in this book that had the wagon wheel, like what I saw in that one. Yeah, here it is. I just passed it up. But that's not the one I want to do first. This one. That's the one I want to do first, right here. I think this one will be fun. It'll be new experience, grayscale coloring, but it will be fun. Really like the picture too, so that'll be the first one I do in this book. A coloring book for women. So at least when I color in it, I can have some ladies present in chat. Maybe that'll count. Okay, let's look at this one. Now I gotta zoom back out a little bit, guys. I gotta stand up so I can, well, I basically just have to zoom my camera all the way out. It's so hard to do. I don't like this camera phone very much at all. Gosh, I gotta pull so far back to even, I can't even get the whole book in one shot. There it is, finally. I couldn't get the camera to zoom out like I wanted. Now, let me see. I'm just trying, I have such a hard time with this camera and stuff, guys. I'm not sure why it says for women either, but that's okay. We'll ignore that part. We'll just ignore that part. Now, this is my steampunk book that, like I said, this was a subscriber sent to me, actually by my daughter Stacy, but she is still a subscriber, so it counts. And this has This is not going to be easy to color. Stuff in this book will not be easy, I can assure you. So right over here it says on this page, it says, Dear customer, thank you so much for purchasing our coloring book. We're thrilled to be part of your creative journey and hope it brings you hours of enjoyment. If you have a moment, we would truly appreciate hearing about your experience by leaving a review. Your feedback helps us grow and create even better products for you and others to enjoy. Thank you once again and happy coloring. Warm regards, the Millennial Monk Publishing Team. Yes, that's one thing I've actually wanted to learn how to do was to color metal. I did use a couple of metallic pencils in that last illustration I was working on, the Kirby Roseannes. And I did use it in the Gen Z illustration that we did, that me and Fernanda and Sherry and Jen, I did put some metallic silver in it, but it's a totally different thing than trying to do something like this. Oh well, let's see. Oh, okay. So nothing on the back side, which I kind of like. So let me see if I can't zoom in just a little bit on this, guys, so we can so we can see the pages a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, this looks fun. I rode a moped when I lived in Hawaii. I had a car. I had a 1978 Buick Regal, and then I had a moped, nice moped. I rode because I lived on the edge of Waikiki and I worked in Waikiki, so I would ride my moped. And we all know whose van this belongs to, or who this van belongs to. I may have to watch me a Mad Max movie so I can figure out how to, what kind of colors these things should have. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it looks like it has a speaker in it. Some speakers, maybe. Yeah, the first thing I thought of was, where's that van? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Pages, this paper is real thin, guys, compared to the other stuff I've been using. This paper is very thin. So I'll definitely have to put something behind it. Yeah, the first thing I thought of was Scooby Doo. But yeah, the hippie van from the 70s. Hmm. Makes me think of a barber chair. Or a time travel chair. Whoa. Wow. There is a lot happening there. Okay, this looks cool. I like that. One. I like that skate. That might be the first thing I try to color in this book. Maybe. Some headphones. I might have a picture of a hat I used to wear in Hawaii, much like the hat I wear now, the same style, but it was decorated a little bit differently. I'll have to look for it if I can find it because it was steampunk. So if I can find it, I will post it on the communities page, or I guess they call it, I don't know what they call it because something changed on some of my menus on YouTube. So I don't know if they've changed names of things or not. I call it the community page. That's where I post the pictures and stuff, guys. So I'm not sure what it's called on your end. On my end, it was at one point called community page. I don't know if it still is or not, but that's what I refer to it. There is a tab. What I was going to say was I used to have a tab that had it said comments, and now it no longer says comments. The same tab says communities, but it says community, but it actually just takes you to the comments page, not the page where all the pictures and stuff are posted. I was going to see if I could find that picture. I've got a picture of a hat, same type of hat that I wear now, a bowler, but it is decorated steampunk. And I have a kilt and everything too that I wear for steampunk, but I never actually have. I kind of got interested in the steampunk stuff because my daughter Stacy, who lives in Texas, we went to they have a like a Renaissance fair or a Renaissance festival near where they live in Texas, and we've gone to it a few times. And there's a bunch of people, with a steampunk dress. It's all people wearing pirate clothes and stuff like that. That's what it's all about. They have different themes for different weekends, and they're only open part of the year anyway. They have that Renaissance festival. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, but I was hoping maybe I could scroll through here and find that hat, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it very quickly or not. So I may just have to finish looking for that later on because it's hard telling how far down here. I got to scroll through it to find it. But it is a cool looking hat if I can find it. Oh, yes. Oh, let's see. I think I skipped a page. I could tell because the paper was thick. The paper is not thick. Yeah, I should do a picture scroll through for you one day. Here you go. Me and one of my best friends in Hawaii, parasailing. That was a lot of fun. Ooh. Let's see. Ooh, that's busy. Oh, wow. Look at all the small, tiny little things in here. Wow. Oh, that would be interesting. A steampunk Renaissance band. Hmm. Well, this looks like a cell phone because there's the charging port. What saying is that, Dee Dee? Oh, more headphones. Oh, an exercise bike. Wow. Even in steampunk world, they have exercise bikes. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I was kind of scrolling through my phone pictures there. I got thousands of pictures. And that's why I run out of memory space. I've got so many pictures. I mean, pictures don't take up a lot of space, but when you start getting thousands of them, they do. I wanted to find a picture of that hat. Another skate. Now here's a picture. This is what my hair looked like in Hawaii, guys. Because that's me, Beach Boy. Oh, a trike. Hey, junk journalers, how's it? Welcome. Chrissy, okay? Or is it Chris? Is it Chris or Chrissy? Okay, good. Well, welcome. Yeah, steampunk. I was looking for a picture on my cell phone here, kind of scrolling through them. I was going to show you a picture of a steampunk hat I wore when I lived in Hawaii. Oh, here's a cool picture. Me and my purple violin that I never really learned how to play, but it was fun. Okay, again with now this is the same thing we saw earlier, or is it the same one? We did see one earlier that looked, yeah, like right here it is. Is it the same one? No, this one has a round base and this one has a square base or a rectangular base. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed the violin. I used to do some YouTube videos, but I deleted that channel. It was called the Violin Practice Partner. I turned out not to be a very good practice partner, so thankfully I did not have. Now here we go, guys. That's a picture of my parents. You can't really see it very good. They passed away in 2022, both of them. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, computer. This is like an old, what, Macintosh maybe? Or something? Oh, well, thank you, Chrissy. Yeah. I got to spend like a week with my dad right before he passed. We all knew he was going to. He fought cancer for many years. My mother passed away before he did. Yeah, an old IBM. Yeah. Now, I first started learning computer programming back in the days of QBasic, which was back in the day of like the Commodore 64 and stuff like that. I didn't have a Commodore 64, but I later on I did get something that I was able to start using that programming language. That looks cool. A steampunk Tiffany's lamp. Here's a better picture of my parents. You can see them better in this picture. But my mother was 90 when she passed away. My father was 89. Yeah, back when I first started learning a little bit about computer programming, I learned through some from a friend of mine, and he was programming using binary numbers and doing amazing things, programming using ones and zeros. And he introduced me into computer programming. I never learned a lot. I did learn a little bit though, and I did it. I did it back. It wasn't on a. I can't remember what I actually used to do it, but I had to use QBasic, and in those days, you still had to assign line numbers. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, that's a good picture. I had another picture. I'm still trying to kind of scroll through all my pictures here, guys, while we flip through these books. Oh, I mentioned being the violin practice partner on YouTube. It didn't work out too well, but I did it. I thought I had a picture. I actually have a picture of me set up to do it, but it's not worth looking at. And I told you guys, it's not a religious channel, but I am a preacher. That's me. Still would like to find a picture of that hat. Oh, now what do they call this thing? A paraglider? Is that what this thing's called? I can't remember what they call these that have the motor with the wings on them. Yes, Chrissy, I have a very severe arthritis and carpal tunnel in both wrists. And I wear these. I'm supposed to wear these 24/7 so I don't have to have surgery because at my age, they really don't want to do surgery. I'm 65. There's no point in doing surgery, really. So I just wear these. Yeah, they help a lot. But yes, carpal tunnel and arthritis. In fact, I bought a guitar and I can't play it because my hands are too stiff. Here's a cool looking little dagger. Oh, the one with me preaching? Sherry, yeah. Uh, Chrissy, do you wear braces to help with the carpal tunnel? Thank you, Sherry. Okay, that's why I asked. I wanted to ask you, that's why I asked you if you wear braces. These have that metal bar in them, but it extends down far enough that it doesn't hurt me. All the other ones were real short and it would cause me a lot of pain right here in my wrist, or below my wrist, actually, from that metal bar. This brand, I don't know if you can read what that says right there. Look these up. Featol. Fetal. That's the brand name. These are the best braces I've ever worn. And they're comfortable, and I can wear them all day.
Created a great ecosystem now, is producing some amazing results.
You're welcome. I do not know if those are available. I can't even remember where I bought these. I think I might have bought these at like a Rite Aid or maybe Walmart. I can't remember. They might be available on Amazon also. I'm not sure. I've ordered so many different ones, or I've bought so many different ones from different places. Oh, a microscope. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of like trying to do multiple things here, but it's all for the benefit of the stream. So just sharing some stuff with you guys. Oh, look here. This is awesome. Check this out. Now, this was my boss. He was also one of my best friends in Hawaii. His name's Keone. Well, I graduated from Bible college with a bachelor's degree. And they do know how to celebrate graduations and stuff in Hawaii. So by the time the evening was over, I had so many lei wrapped around my neck, I couldn't even see because they were piled up, covering my face. Ah, fire hydrant. Oh, I like that. Let me do something right quick. Sorry that we're not moving along real fast, guys, but I think we got time. Oops. You guys are okay, aren't you? Oh, here we go. Chrissy, on Amazon. So they have them on Amazon, $16 a piece. Okay. Yeah, I like this. This really popped out to me. So I think this will be the first picture in this book, unless we find something in the next few pages. This will be the first picture that I try on in this book. At least I know a fire hydrant is generally red or yellow. And then we have all this other stuff that goes with it. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, interesting. Have you guys ever heard of a gospel singer? Well, I don't know if he's gospel, but maybe But anyway, I don't know, but his name is Billy Dorsey. Have you ever heard of him, Billy Dorsey? He's a black guy, a singer. You have heard of Billy Dorsey before, Chrissy? Wow, awesome. That's me and Billy Dorsey. Grammy Award winning singer. Nice guy. Really nice guy. Wow. Oh, we're almost out of pages here, guys. Do you know what that means? It was pretty nice to meet that guy, yeah. He came to our church. Oh, a drum kit. I used to have a drum kit. I've had many, many musical instruments. My drum kit was red. I think it was a Ludwig. Cool. Now this reminds me of like a gumball machine. I don't know if that's what it was supposed to be. Yeah, that guitar looked pretty cool. I have a guitar. I can't play it. Nice electric guitar. Top of the line amp. It all just sits over there. And that's okay. That's all it can do because I can't play it. Although I could use it for learning music theory. I do know how to read music. Okay, let's. I think it is a lamp because it does look like there might be some kind of bulb inside here. It just reminded me of a gumball machine. But I do think you're correct. I do think this is being used as some type of lamp. And a compass. Well, that was all of that one, guys. So I do think the fire hydrant. Oh, this is an aquarium. I didn't realize that when I first went past this page. It's an aquarium. Yeah, I have a real nice electric guitar, but I can't play it. My son plays, and that's why I bought it. When I lived in Hawaii, I didn't notice the aquarium picture either. I don't know how I skipped it. I don't know what happened. Maybe because I don't remember seeing that or that. What happened? I remember this one, the trike. Maybe just didn't pay good enough attention, but yeah, I don't remember seeing that one. Maybe I skipped it because these pages are thin paper. I remember that one, but I don't remember that one. So I think, I don't really remember that either. I may have had some of the pages stuck together because I don't remember seeing this one either. Of course, I was scrolling through my phone pictures there too. So, oh, you saw the first one? I probably wasn't paying attention. I just more caught up in scrolling through my phone. So, I do think the bird feeder. See, I don't remember seeing that one either. Yeah, I don't remember seeing the birdhouse one. Yeah, so these pages are very thin, so I must be getting a couple of pages stuck together a couple of times because I remember that one, but no, I don't remember that one. I remember the car though. Okay, so I do think some kind of suitcase there. There's the TV. And I remember the microscope. So this will be the first page in this book. Yeah. Yeah. Where is it? No, I spent the first many years of my life having to get up and go turn the knob on the TV. Yeah. I was the remote. Or one of my brothers. Kids today just have no clue of what it was really like. Okay, so that'll be the first picture in this book, I'm pretty sure, when I get to it. All right, now, the moment we've been waiting for. We have Dee Dee's book. And I will zoom in on it in just a little bit. So let's see if I can get zoomed in. I have to stand up here where I can. Well, that's zoomed in pretty close, actually. Not too bad. Let's go just a little bit more, maybe. Not too much. Yeah, about like that. Yeah, this will be fun. That's why I wanted to do this while Dee Dee was here, because this is her work. All right. Ivy's Peculiar Patterns, the coloring book for grown-ups, created by our very own Dee Dee Phoenix. Okay. Uh, let me read this right here. I'm just going to read this bottom, this bottom line right here. It says, "This book is dedicated to the sister of my heart, Mandy. Thank you for reminding me that imperfect is perfect." Is that the same Mandy that's in here? Because I saw Mandy, Mandie, here in our chat. Is that the same Mandy? Okay. I had not seen that name, Mandy, spelled that way before, so I wondered if it was the very same person. So is she still here? There she is. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're both here so we can look through this book together then. This is going to be fun. So these look like they're the miniatures of the pages to follow. I kind of like that idea because a person could color on those too if they want to. So I do like those. I have not seen spirograph kind of work done in a long time. Yeah, I like that idea, Dee Dee. Nice. Yeah, I have not seen spirograph work in a long time. It's pretty cool. Wow. You know what would be fun? Brittany. Hi, welcome. You know what would be fun with this? Now, I don't know if it might be tricky, it might be difficult, but I think this would be fun, would be like to take a line. Look here. It's like to take a line like this and just follow this line and color it wherever it goes, one color. Try to follow that line. Might be difficult to follow. And just color one line and see what we come up with. Wow. But it looks like that might be hard. It would be fun if I could keep up with it, with where the lines go. But that would be kind of cool. See, I'm a visionary. I do like these. And then we got the reverse over here. Brittany, how are you today? Oh, I like that. I like the movement. That's pretty cool. You know what this reminded me of? Just a quick glance, it reminds me of I'm not sure what you call it, but it's on a xylophone. The the musical part, the part that you play on. I don't know what those are called. Yeah, I noticed that you have the grayscale on some of the others too. I saw another one like here, grayscaled. Yeah, she's got 3 books, Sherry, 15.99 on Amazon. I will. I'll put a picture of it on the post page. I call it the community page. I don't know what it's really called anymore. YouTube keeps changing stuff. Hey, I want to see her art studio. That's what I want to see. I want to see that thing completed. The RV. I think that's a really super cool idea. Yeah, Sherry, those books are on Amazon for 15.99. Yeah, I like the fact that we get both. We get the reverse image also. Oh, that's awesome. I think that's such a good idea, Dee Dee. Now, if you guys go on Amazon to look at Dee Dee's books, make sure you read her bio. This is nice. I like this. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. I kind of thought that Gus might be the RV. This image is really cool. It looks like each layer is floating above the next layer. That's awesome. You don't see the same effect over here because of the shadows, but in this one, it literally looks like each level is floating above the other level. That's really awesome. I'm actually looking forward to doing a picture that's on a black background. I have not done one on a black background yet. That's true. This might be the book I need to use for practicing. Now, see this one here too. This one looks like it's floating above because of the shadow work underneath. Well, I think you've done a great job, Dee Dee. Oh, this would be nice. Yeah, Sherry, that the nice 3D effect. This is probably the picture I will color, the first one in this book, because I like the way that it's on the background, and I can use my oranges and yellows in the sunflower. Yeah, I really like this one on the black background. I'll have to give that one a try. This one would be fun too on the white because we got all the leaves. I like that too. Oh, that looks really cool with the black. That side looks cool too with the spirograph, but with the black already in there, that looks awesome. This would be very interesting. There's a puppy. I do think these would be very interesting to color, something where you just color the lines. That looks pretty cool. It would be very interesting. Oh, this one? Or the one with all the circles or the dogs? Didi, you were talking about this page? Ripley, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Isn't it absolutely bonkers that you can walk into a store, hand someone a piece of plastic, and they will willingly hand over Reese's cups? They have flying cars. This is it. We're at the finish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Infused with nourishing serum and almond oil, Nivea essentially enriched lotion helps lighten goodness for smooth, luminous skin, so you can go from morning until happy hour. This lady, for goodness that keeps going. Nourish on with Nivea.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Wow, where has this been my entire life? Having to clean with multiple products is a hassle. With Magic Eraser, I use it on everyday messes. I even use it on things that I think are impossible to do. You need Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, no way.
Oh, these would be cool if I could color them like in a prism color. That would be really cool on here with all these different facets. Oh. You know, I saw a video of somebody coloring gems. That's what that made this picture made me think of those gems that I saw somebody else coloring, and it was pretty cool. So that would be a good one to practice in that technique. Oh, interesting. I like these nice big bold lines in here. That looks pretty cool. I like this one too. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like this. I like the black backgrounds. What reminds you of slime? Oh, this? Yes, it does totally feel different when you look at it. And that's why I'm kind of like drawn to these black backgrounds. This one, there's a lag. So I'm never sure exactly which one you're talking about. Because I've done flip the page. Yeah, that's a nice feature, Sherry, that you get the opposites, the contrasts. Well, I'm glad you included both of them in the book. Oh, interesting. Ah, here we go. Yeah, choices. That's how I was when I got my Couleur pencils. I was like, now there's so many of them. How do I choose from? And then I got my Prismacolor, and there were only half the number of pencils. And I'm like, how in the world am I ever going to find the right color? I'm going to post a picture of this on the channel. I don't actually know how to do links, real links that you can click through, but it is available on Amazon. And you can just put in Dee Dee Phoenix and it will take you to her books. Yeah, we've got several swatching pages back here to swatch on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So plenty of swatching spaces. And then, of course, you could always swatch up here too if you wanted to. You could use these small pictures that way too, just to test your colors, like Dee Dee said. So that would be cool. Yeah, Sherry, I'm beginning to understand that. Because I was like, how in the world is 150 colors going to be enough when I can't find what I want out of 300? And she does have 3 books, guys, available on Amazon. Make sure you read her bio. Uh, that is a very good question, Chrissy, because I've been doing this for less than 3 months. Right now, I have three sets of pencils. I have the Crayola 150 count set, and then I have the Prismacolor 150, and then I have the Color 300 pencil set. And I can't really say which is my favorite. I am actually going to color this with a Color because I did the last two illustrations I think I did with my Prismacolor. I just got those not long ago, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm going to color this one with my Color just so I can go back to them and see now if I get a comparison, if I feel different about it. There's so many other brands I want to get and try, but at some point I'm going to have to buy some cookware. I joke about it all the time. I don't even have any pots and pans. I have a microwave. That's it, and an oven, but nothing to cook in the oven. So, because I keep buying stuff to do this with. But I pretty much have the basics now, so I can gradually start buying some household stuff and then just keep up with pencils. I bought Prismacolor pencils so I can buy them open stock because I did not want to have to keep buying sets of Color pencils just to get one or two pencils that are most commonly used, you know. I didn't want to have to keep doing that. So, all right, let me see if I can find some. Well, yeah, I was going to. Let me see here. I need to buy me a pencil case for my Prismacolors. I don't have those in a case yet. I'm gonna try to get out a few pencils here, guys. Unfortunately, I did not put my pencils back in order. I just put them in there. Okay, I've never shopped on Temu before, but oh, okay, Dee Dee. I was just recently looking at a set of mechanical colored pencils. So I may look up that brand right there, Sensations. I'm going to write that down actually. Sorry for reaching in front of the camera, guys. I'm going to write this down. So we have Color Point. Sensation. Yeah, I need to get me, I need to get me like a smaller color set of colored pencils, and then like a book like this that I could take like when I travel to my daughter's house in Texas, and I got a 5, 6 hour layover at the airport. These would be real fun. Oh, Four Seasons. All right, now let me see if I can find some colors. Where's my it's got my let me see if I can find some colors here, guys. I didn't put my pencils back in the right order, so they're kind of like everywhere in this case. I just got to hunt for them. Hey, I wrote down those names and stuff too. I hope this was the right color. One thing I found, which to me is like, but the numbers and the color name, they wear off the pencils so fast. It's hard to keep track. I can barely read this one. The number's gone completely already. And if I couldn't just barely still read the name on there, I wouldn't have the slightest idea what that color of that pencil was no more. And I might be hurting because I'm not good at the names of colors and stuff. I kind of need that help. Okay, I know one way I can figure this out. I'm trying to figure out to get my big swatch chart out that actually has the number and the name written beside them so I can figure out. And the one pencil I want is not in the proper spot. There it is. Okay, so there's one. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find these pencils. Okay, let's see. I've got to get more organized. That much I can tell. Yeah, when you don't put stuff back where it belongs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I kind of just, the last time I used these pencils, when I put them up, I just put them any place. I didn't put them back in order. Now I can't figure out where anything's at. Oh my goodness. Oh, this must be one of them because it's real short. Let me see. Well, I've learned a lesson, guys. Put the pencils back where they belong. Don't just put them any place. Because now I'm having to look through every pencil to try to find. And like I said, the names are wore off, a half of them. The numbers, the names, I can't even read them anymore. Uh, well, I may not be coloring this with colors. I'm having so much trouble trying to find the colors. There's too many pencils for me to choose from. Yeah, almost all these pencils that I've used before, the numbers are completely gone. I have no clue. We're going to go back to Prismacolors because I can't figure out what pencil is what in these colors. I'm going to have to go through here and get them all put back in the right place, which will take a long time. So for the time being, because I cannot find the pencils in the color. So I'm gonna put these back up and get my Prismacolor back out. Which is unfortunate. This stuff rubs off so easily. So I was going to do that page with my Color pencils, but that's not going to happen because I can't find them. All the numbers are wore off of all the pencils I've been using, and I have no idea what color is what color anymore because my eyes don't work that way. I can't just look at it and tell. So I have numbers wrote down for color patterns and stuff like that. I write my numbers down. But now all the numbers are wore off the pencil, so that does me no good. So now let me look through my Prismacolor here. I do not have them in any kind of order either. They're all messed up. Oops, I forgot to put that pencil up with the color. I'll take care of that in a little bit. I forgot I took that out already. Okay, so let's look here. I'll try to start finding okay, let's see, we got that. I don't need that one, I don't think. 2. Zero 3. Let me see. Wow. Okay, now I gotta find one more pencil, guys. One more pencil. All right, sorry about my arm, guys. I've got so much stuff on my table. All right, now let's see here. Well, I got mine out now. So I got my Prismacolors. I'm using, like I said, the names are wore off already. Can't even read it. But it's PC 1032, PC 1003, PC 1002, and PC 1011. So that's the 4 pencils I'm using. And we'll see how it goes. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let me move some of this stuff out of my way. I'm about to knock stuff off my table. Some of this stuff takes up so much space once you get it out. Until I get me I've got stuff sitting around because I don't have a case for my pencils, so they got to stay in the box. So then I have to put the entire box on my table. It takes up a lot of space. I'd like to have a piece of glass on top of this table. All right, well, I'm not real sure how this is going to work out. Oops, wow. Now that wasn't supposed to happen. I'll sharpen this pencil again. Let me see. I'll think about it for a second, guys. Well, it's nice to meet you too, Brittany. So, Dee Dee, let me ask you this. When I color this part in here, do I cover up the black also? Okay, I was just trying to wonder if I'm supposed to just follow the lines or if we're supposed to just like fill in the whole thing. Haven't done one like this before. Well, my hands are not exactly steady either. And I may not have the right color palette. I might have to go back and look up yours, what you have. In fact, I may do that. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me write those numbers down. Because I may very well switch my palettes. So there was 921, 916.
Somewhere fleece James.
118, 1002. Well, at least I got one of the same pencils that you use, 1002. I do have that out already. Okay, I'm getting really confused. I got about 45 different numbers up there. Okay, so never mind. That got too confusing. Okay. I'm going to start. That's a very good point, Mandy. Yeah, Dee Dee, when you get done, can you email me your picture? Okay, thank you. Can you email me a picture of your finished picture so I can post it?
Guys, no, wait a minute. There are easier ways to get information about a place. Simply head over to apartments.com. Place to find a place.
Thank you, Dee Dee. I can see it won't be too much longer. I'm going to have to be buying some open stock uh, Prisma colored pencils. I wish I actually could color a sunset and make it look like a sunset, actually. Sorry guys, hard for me to watch chat while I'm coloring. So I kind of have to just look back and forth. Whoops, sorry guys. Didn't mean to be blocked. I didn't realize I was blocking the camera. Now, let me do one other thing here, guys. Actually, I'll do two things right quick. I'll put my turntable back down here for one thing, so I can use it again. And then I want to show you guys, while everybody's still here, I want to show you where I got in my, and then I'll go back. I'm going to jump right back on the other illustration, guys, on Dee Dee's picture. I just want to show you this right quick while you guys are still here. My Kirby Roseannes. Not quite finished with it yet. Hey, I could use four hands. I haven't quite finished it yet. Got to finish off the snake. And I got to finish the flowers in the halo of flowers up here. I got everything else done. So I just wanted to show you guys that since I have been working on that on live stream, this part. I think it came out pretty cool. I am one who has to turn my work. Well, I don't guess I have to, but I prefer to. It just comes, so I bought me a turntable so I can try to keep it on camera better. Now, let me see. Resharpen these pencils. Thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, Dee Dee, I can't hardly work without
Hand someone a piece of plastic.
turning my page.
Hand over Reese's
I'll try not to do that,
They have flying cars.
but
This is it. We're
I have not been successful.
Have fun out there this holiday.
Well, I did pretty good with the Kirby Roseannes. I was able to do most of it without turning it too much. So maybe the more I practice, I won't have to turn the page, but generally speaking, I turn the page.
It's never a good time to get sick. The Virginia Department of Health will let you stay up to date with their flu, RSV, and COVID-19 vaccines.
Yes, that's what I like to do. I like to turn the book.
is unbelievably real. Payday.
And I normally have something that I normally lay,
And it all happens thanks to the experts at Paychex. 50 years and thousands
I usually lay a paper towel down so I can drag my braces over stuff without messing it up. I do too. I didn't have to do it too much with my with that Kirby Roseanne's. It was because it's a 2-page coloring project, so I didn't have room on my table to be spinning it all around. Let me see here. Casey just sent me a message. She might be wanting to go out to the store. Oh, that was somebody else. Yeah, I like it. Stacy, hi. Oh, now that I see Stacy, that reminds me of something I never did check. So let me go see about it right now. Uh, oh, okay. Now, as soon as I As soon as I'm done streaming, this thing is going to switch over and it's going to say private. And I got to go back and switch it back out to public. Right now it still says public, but as soon as it's posted, it's going to say private. So I wanted to go check that there, guys. Oh, I almost forgot to like my own video. All right, now let's see. So how's your day going up on the lake, Casey? I mean, I said Casey, she was in here a while ago. Stacy. It was nice to meet you too, Mandy. I'm glad you could come by.
Winter styles that'll turn heads. Especially if you don't read the full text thread. Goals, where families come first.
Stacy, we did a flip through earlier of the books that you sent me, and we did a flip through of this book. This book right here. This is one of Dee Dee's books. This is one of Dee Dee's books. Yeah, we just did a flip through in this book. So what are you guys doing today, Stacy? Oh, I just asked you what you guys were doing today because I know you guys are relaxing up at the lake at Mom's. And I said Mom's, everybody, not my mom's, at her mother-in-law's. Nice, nice. Oh, the Christmas lights would be fun. Well, I know you're not drinking vodka this time of day. Well, no, you got about 20 minutes yet. Oh, Bacardi. Yeah, that's right. I wasn't thinking, I was just thinking it said vodka, but it actually said Bacardi. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Is it 151 proof? 151 proof? Oh, what's the kids doing? Dee Dee, are you finished with your picture? I figure you might be because just about everybody colors faster than I do. Oh, okay. Stacy, while you're here, I'll show you the starting pages that I'm going to start in the books that you sent me. So this will be the first page in the steampunk book. No, I'm pretty slow. I haven't encountered anybody slower than me yet. Anyway, Stacy, this is going to be the first picture in the steampunk book that I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do, let me see, let me find this other one. And then I'm going to do this picture first in the other book that you sent me. You only got 3 left to go? You're way ahead of me. Oh no.
Recently, in a movie theater.
Neil, you're back.
I couldn't be away from you, Brenda.
Kiss me.
Would that feel military?
There's never a good time to get sick. The Virginia Department of Health would like you to stay up to date on your flu, RSV, and COVID-19 vaccines.
If you're clean and you know it, wiggle round. If you're clean and you know it, boogie down. Our Skin Essentials wipes, our best gentle as they
Oh, I can't really color pictures, complete the pages in one sitting. That usually does not happen for me. It probably won't happen for me this time either. I've only had one, I think I've only had one picture that I actually did in one sitting, and that was the picture I did for the Subway sandwich shop coloring contest. And they're not going to have they're not going to announce their winners. They're not going to announce their winners until like mid-December, December 10th, I think they said. Well, I do hope, Dee Dee, that when people go and look at your Amazon page there, I hope they do take the time to read your bio. I did have to reteach myself how to walk correctly after a spinal injury many years ago due to an injury at work. Well, we all have things in common, whether we know it or not. Yeah, I've had all those same situations. I can't sleep flat on my back either. Actually, I have to pretty much, if I'm going to sleep, I got to lay on my left side. Thankfully, I did not have fractures or anything like that. Three herniated discs that did permanent nerve damage to the sciatic nerve. Almost severed it, but not quite. So I can walk, but I did have to learn how to walk again. Yeah, it's better for digestion too, I think, is what I heard. Oh no, when I was growing up, I couldn't sleep unless I was sleeping on my stomach. But that went out the window after I got hurt. Yeah, I bet that was scary times. Well, I agree with that, Dee Dee. Well, that's good, Sherry. I'm glad you're pain free. Yep, I believe in miracles too. Sherry, did you have spine or injections in your spine? I've had to do that, have that done a few times. Ah. Now, I don't know if that's looking like what a sunflower is supposed to look like or not, but that's what my sunflower is looking like. Oh, okay. When I first got hurt, I went to a chiropractor and he made me worse because he didn't realize I had 3 ruptured discs at the time. My boss made me go. And when he tried to do an adjustment, I couldn't even walk after that. He messed me up. But it wasn't his fault. But still. So I've lived with pain. I'm 65 now. I got injured when I was 27. So 38 years ago. Thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, that'll be fine. I'm not going to finish mine today either. I'm going to finish these pedals and then I'm going to have to end the live stream because I need to go to, I got some shopping to go out and do with Casey. We're going to do Thanksgiving at her house today and then we're going to do her youngest daughter's birthday party. So I'm just going to finish up these 3 leaves. And hopefully everything's going to work out and I'll be doing Farming Simulator tonight at midnight, guys. I'll be doing my midnight stream if you guys are available for that. Sherry, you might not make it because it's kind of late for you. Well, no, it's only 9 o'clock for you. I was thinking the opposite way, but you're behind me. I was thinking you're ahead of me, but well, Yeah, I kind of figured, but if you happen to be up, stop by and say goodnight or whatever. That's all cool. I actually started doing my midnight live stream solely for the purpose of really being on late at night, because I do know that people who like suffer with depression and stuff like that, they are generally up late at night while everybody else is sleeping. So I wanted to be able to do something during the late night hours where people could come and have a place where they would get themselves a dose of kindness. I used to run a online ministry, and that's what I did. Overnight, I run a chat room 30 years ago, many years ago, so I could minister to people. Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying, if you happen to be up or whatever, in other words, you're welcome just to stop by and say hi and good night if that's all there is. I don't expect people to come and just have to stay until it's finished. They'll put a lock on the door, and once you come in, you cannot go out. Yeah, that's why I like to do it, really. That's really my motive. But one thing I realized is that being like a global type platform, I mean, YouTube and stuff is global pretty much. So it's like, what is that color? Why is that color there? Oh, that's probably one I want to use. But anyway, I was going to say something, but then I got distracted. Oh, I was going to say, because I'm on at midnight to provide, but I realized I'm in the small majority of people that live in my time zone. So just because it's midnight for me in the late night hours doesn't mean it's late night hours for everybody else. Okay, Sherry, have a good day. It was good to see you. I'll be ending the live stream in a little bit. I'm going to finish these two pedals first. Thank you very much. It'll be fun. Let's see. Man, I'm gonna have to order me a new yellow pencil before long. This one's halfway gone. All right, let's see. Last color here. Oh, a pencil topper. That sounds fun. Yeah, I I saw people doing videos, and mostly women, and it was funny because they would tell me they had or in the video they would talk about using a makeup brush to brush away the crumbs. So I thought, well, since I'm a guy, I'll use a barber brush instead of a makeup brush. But it works out real well. I like it. And then I have a trash can sitting here too. So I brush all my crumbs into a trash can and not on my floor. Well, I'm not sure if that's what a sunflower should look like as far as the petals are concerned, but that's what mine looks like. I kind of like it. So that is as far as I'm going to get in this live stream today. It's a good place for me to stop so I can get around, and I got to go out with Casey. Well, thank you. I really like this on this black background. This is the first time I've colored on any page with a black background, and I like it. It just makes the color stands out so nicely. This is an awesome book, Dee Dee. And I am proud to have one. So like I said, I will be back at midnight tonight to do farming. So I hope you have a good day. Oh, okay. So one of them may look like that. Awesome. That's awesome. And just so you know, like I said, I do want you to email me this picture when you're done so I can post it. But you can email me other pictures you've done too, and periodically I will post pictures from other people. Oh, you're welcome. This is awesome. I read your bio when I went to look for the book. So yeah, I will encourage people to support you by buying your books because I'm honored to have a book that was illustrated and published by one of my subscribers. That's awesome. So I may see you tonight. If I don't see you tonight, then I will probably see you Friday morning. Thank you very much. You too, Dee Dee. Okay, guys, for those who may be watching and are not part of chat, that's going to wrap it up for this live stream. And I will catch everybody in the next one. Until then, guys, God bless you.